Brad and I purchased a large 1980s home just outside of Philadelphia, which borders a nature preserve. Whenever I decide to start another project or another one of Josh's crazy ideas, I always have to convince Brad to jump on board, and usually it's not easy. And this massive 1980s renovation is no exception. There's a beautiful creek that runs throughout the entire property. As you can see, the exterior of the property and the interior were not only dated but also damaged. What really drew us to this property was all of the amazing 80s details, like this really cool floating staircase and a rock wall that runs through the entire house. We wanted to make this space very modern and also minimalist and have a nice indoor-outdoor flow. So in order to create our vision and make this property really comfortable and inviting yet relaxing, we knew we had to do a major renovation. With a property of this size and the extensive amount of work needed, we're budgeting $400,000. We started by demoing almost every single room of this house, from the kitchen to the dining room, and even taking out a few walls that weren't necessary. This property is over 5,000 square feet on 2 levels, with a lower level that's really big and is not finished. A lot of people get the wrong idea about me and Brad. We actually have very humble beginnings. I'm originally from Wyoming, and Brad grew up in central Pennsylvania. I personally never thought I would have an opportunity to be involved in such unique and fun projects and have the means to do so. So to grow up in a very poor family and be able to have a vision and an idea and able to pursue it and, kind of make it your own without having to answer to anybody is a really cool feeling. Okay, moving on. So inside, the house has 4 bedrooms, loft space, multiple living rooms, and an abundance of bathrooms. Every single toilet in this house was a different color. You had toilets that were pink, you had toilets that were brown, blue, green, basically every color you can think of. The wood on the exterior of the house was severely damaged from birds and squirrels, so we knew that we had to change it to something more durable. We decided to go with a very streamlined look, so we're going to do different sections with different types of hardy board. In order to give the house depth, we're going to go with board and batten in some spots and just a really cool smooth geometric in others. A lot of this house was typical 1980s, from the chandelier to the porcelain tile, so we knew that we needed to start demoing. We decided we were going to remove the wall between the kitchen and the dining room to create a really cool open feel. And as we were starting to renovate, we kind of heard things in the attic. At first we thought the property was haunted, and then we just found out that squirrels were living in the attic. And it wasn't just like your neighborhood squirrel. They were actually these really cute flying squirrels. So they have like a winged part in their arms, which is actually kind of fun. But anyway, we had to live bait them, live trap them. None of them were hurt. We decided to move them to another location because squirrels are very territorial and they will continue to, try to break into the house. We decided to first start on the second level, starting with the master bath. The master bathtub itself was made of some kind of crazy material, and it was hundreds of pounds. It actually had to be broken into pieces in order for it to be removed. We also removed the wall from the foyer looking out into the back of the property because we wanted people, when they first walked in, to be able to see the nature, whether it be summer, spring, or fall, through the back windows. We're really thankful to have a great team of professional guys, whether it be the electrician or the master carpenters and painters, who are able to really take our vision and make it come to life. Especially for a project like this where you really have to think outside of the box. In the lower level, we plan on creating a spa with a gym and water that comes from the ceiling that overlooks the property. There's also going to be a movie room, and all of the TVs in the house are going to be hidden either in the floor or in the ceiling. A lot of times when I tell Miguel, hey, I need to do this, I want to do this, I need to build a sauna, I need to build a steam room, they have hesitation, but in the end, we try to always get it done, and we try to do our best to make sure it's top notch. So neither Brad or I are architects or interior designers. This is more of just like a passion project for me especially. And with this series and channel, we hope to show you guys kind of what we do on a day-to-day basis as one of our main jobs, which is actually really cool and kind of outside of the box. So we hope that you guys will follow along and subscribe to our channel.